Hello everyone! Can you hear me? Ooh. You're better than a particular person I know. Oh man. Hello No Scope. Hello Debaloo Man. How are you guys doing? I had a pretty good day myself. Not too harsh at work. So I'm feeling energized. Pretty good on response. Yeah, I set it to ultra low latency. Yeah. So perhaps, yeah, it's better. Not even perhaps, that's the point of ultra low latency, to be quicker. I'm alright, that's cool. To be clear, it is 5 PM for me. Just got home from, just got from cardio. Oh, cool. Very good. So, obviously I am back on YouTube for the first time since my debut. I did mean to stream on YouTube this last Friday and then later this last Saturday, but that ended up being cancelled. I was meant to do a drawing stream. Basically, I want to do non-game streams on YouTube mostly. And yeah, this time we yeah, I'm sorry about ignoring YouTube for a bit. So this time we are going to be doing some a world building exercise, I guess. But I haven't got too much planned out right now. I do have a rough idea of what I want to do. So basically, I'm a big fan of writing and world building. I went to uni for script writing, film writing. That was one of the things that I tackled at uni, I mean. And yeah, I'm a big fan of creating worlds, and in particular, fantasy worlds. It's alright. Oh, yeah. No problem. So we may as well get into it. I was really hungry before the stream, so I was debating whether I should eat before it or not. I scuffed down a giant blueberry muffin, so I'm feeling kinda not great in my stomach. I think I ate that a bit too quickly, so if I have to rush off, that might be the reason why. Because I ate a blueberry muffin really quickly. Eat cookies instead. Yeah, that's probably better. I just had one there and I was, yeah. Oh well, we'll see how it goes. Will this be the stream where I vomit? Probably not. That'll probably be like a drunk stream in the far future. You had the munchies. Well, yeah, that you could say that. if you want to go full pun. Okay. I have dead jokes. Do you mean dad jokes? Dead jokes are really dark. Dad jokes are wholesome. Yeah. Okay, so let's go with that. I'm not gonna die from the blueberry muffin, I don't think. I don't think it was that bad. So basically what I want to do is through my own work and building this world that I pretty much had in the back of my head for a while, I want to encourage other people to throw out ideas and work on their own world building and own creative endeavors. I would really love if Dad Isekai. Oh man, that's a good idea. There's already a mum Isekai, so why not a dad Isekai? A wholesome dad Isekai. Oh man, okay, I'll make a mental note of that for future creative streams, dad Isekai. this is not an isekai. At least it's not planned to be an isekai currently. Yeah, I would really love in the future if I grow my audience and stuff to really create a creative streak among audiences, and yeah, we can share our creative works and encourage creativity, which I really love to do in everyone. Is this big enough? I can go 200 here. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm currently just screening my desktop right now because I wasn't sure. I had a lot of trouble just getting like the browser on screen. Not sure why. I'll have to figure that out later. So if any notifications pop up to like dox me or anything, yeah, I'm taking that risk, I guess. And ignore all sus folders that you see if I accidentally go to desktop and stuff like that. Okay. So I started off by drawing this map. Okay, so is everything muted? Oh, like desktop audio and stuff. Desktop audio is currently muted. Yeah. There shouldn't be anything weird playing. There should just be my voice and the background music. I mean, notifications. I'm not sure how to turn that off on Windows, to be honest. I looked. Maybe we can do that later. It's a game of risk. I'm risking my life. Probably put it on D&D. Oh, do not disturb. Hold on one sec. Let's play catch. Okay, I'll quickly see if I can do that. Okay, cool. I put it on alarms only. There we go, that should be safe. Because I don't have any alarms. Okay, so here's the map. Basically, I want to create a fantasy world. The layout I'm thinking of right now is one controlled by like three major empires, I suppose. So we got three major empires. And it's kind of a yeah, medieval, is that how you spell that? Medieval setting. Prepare for lots of typos and stuff, because that's me. So yeah, you got one here, you got one here, and you got one here, and then you have smaller countries, islands and stuff making up you know, the minor nation. Okay, minor. Medieval setting should be first, actually. Okay, and that's pretty much what I got in my head right now. As for narrative, it's my main idea is that it's basically a worldwide battle royale kind of thing, where 100 people fight to the death. 3 nations, Kentucky, fried and chicken. We'll put those. We'll put the. I'm not sure about using Kentucky, but fried and chicken, not bad. I'm really hungry right now. Oh, you should have eaten a muffin like I did. Just scoffed it down and dealt with the consequences later. So 100 people fight to the death until 1 remains. Have badminton later. Oh, okay, yeah. Awesome. I didn't actually know you did badminton. That's cool. Have you been doing that for long? And yeah, mainly following. I used to play it in my school days. Ah, okay, yeah. Calorie bomb. Mainly following 1 person from each of the major nations. But wanting to get back into it for quite a while, I got motivation. That's awesome, man. Yeah, really. I haven't played any kind of sport for a long time, I'll tell you that much. So yeah, that's great to hear. Just let me have a drink. Kind of got motivated from a particular anime too. Wanted me to get back into it. You can kind of guess. Oh, okay. So like a, yeah, a sports anime, I assume. So that's the main narrative beats that I have now. So now the questions, along with Kentucky Fried and Chicken, the questions would be what cultures can inspire these nations? What is the relationship between them in the broadest sense? These are the kind of questions that I feel are important when you're world building. You got to think about the scope of what you're telling. Because I want to do something large, the worldwide battle royale is my big idea. That is the main thing I want to focus on. I want to do worldwide scope for the entire, at least visible world. Yeah. So these 3 islands mainly. And yeah, then there's obvious things like history, politics, religion, these things that kind of flesh out each nation independently and together from each other. Try and create, even if it's not totally relevant to the story, to kind of create a feeling of a lived-in world that you have thought about. The great fantasy works that I really appreciate all have, yeah, those lived-in worlds that really feel politics. Fictional politics. You gotta have the beauty that is Japan culture in there. Absolutely. We're all anime. We're all anime fans and weebs and otaku here. So yeah, we definitely want to have some Japanese influence somewhere. Oh god, I'm already spelling stuff wrong. Okay. These notes may seem kind of scattered right now, but this is honestly how I get started often when I'm doing stuff like this, fleshing out a story and such. What about German culture? Absolutely. German culture. I don't know too much about medieval Germanic culture, but the whole point is to research once you get your ideas and start jotting them down. I certainly don't want to go in half-heartedly just saying, oh yeah, this part of that culture is cool, I know nothing else about it, just chuck that in there. Basically have a pretty good culture and nature base, but more trees. Awesome. Trees. Okay, and then when we get into the narrative, Tronks. They have stonks and tronks. Chunks for days. When we get into the narrative, we have to try and connect it to the ideas of the world. Why is there a worldwide battle royale? Stonks and trees, exactly. Oh god, okay. And basically figure out, like, is one thing, is it public? Is it a known quantity? Is it a okay, sorry about that. Is it a known quantity? Does the average citizen know? Stuff like that. These are all important questions when trying to connect a big plot point to your world building. So basically the way I picture the three major empires is that Empire 1 is very freedom based, like they have perhaps they had a history of being founded from slavery or something. Or yeah, something like that, that for generations have established them as a nation of free people, and very diverse, I suppose, of people of all walks of life. Empire 2, meanwhile, is expansive, and yeah, very imperial. Expansive empire that takes over small nations. And meanwhile, Empire 3 expands to wants to expand for its people alone. So whereas the other two may be diverse, this is not so diverse. And probably has slaves and stuff like that. So yeah, that was what popped into my head to try and create conflict. If I should open up a paint, actually. 1 second, display capture. Open. Wow, paint is kind of scuff. Munchy wants war. Hell yeah, man. You gotta have that war conflict. It's gonna be epic. Okay, so here we go, paint. I can only choose between these sizes because paint isn't the best photo editing program. Newsflash. Okay, so, oh my god, okay. So if we make this 1, make this 2, we'll make this 3. And this part here, this is like no man's land. This is your byland. No one can go in there. Goodbye. There we go. And we can see potential wrong thing. We can see potential conflict already with 1 and 2 being right next to each other. One wants to take over nations, one wants to free nations, stuff like that. That's my starting point. Okay. Now, what can I focus on next? I should say founded from freedom from slavery. Yeah, there we go. Just to it's not founded on slavery. It's not America. Okay. So next we... Okay, let's think about... Since this is the one that I have the most idea of, the founded from freedom and the establishment of free people, let's dive into this empire first. So... First of all, it's an empire, so by definition it shouldn't be very free, so empire might be the wrong wording. Nation one, but perhaps history. You know, something I really like in, I don't know how many people know details about this. Here's where we start stealing ideas. I really like in Game of Thrones, there's like an, I don't remember the exact details, it's like called the Age of Heroes or something. Something like that. Where just like legendary people lived and like so much lore from like within the world is established. So many legendary figures. I like the idea of having an Age of Heroes that is so far back that people talk it up so much and that things seem so crazy and mystical and stuff like that. Age of Heroes. So, say in this nation's Age of Heroes, let's get another dot point here. There was a lot of slavery. By multiple nations. Multiple nations. But then a great hero led a revolt in a small nation, and as he or she led the cause against other nations, the people enslaved, joined. So then you get, oh my god, grammatical errors everywhere. That's okay. The people enslaved joined. So then you get nations willingly joining under one king. Founded symbol of freedom for all. So that's a great way to start off. But of course, with a monarchy, that does not mean it stays that way. So say it stays a monarchy, kings, new kings, at least publicly follow this. Oh, how do you spell public? Oh my god, publicly. Follow this, but will vary from person to person. So it was founded on principle of freedom for all and equality. By this great king, talked up heavily from the Age of Heroes, but that doesn't necessarily follow on throughout his entire lineage, which can create conflict in the time the actual story is set. Yeah, this is like ages ago. I don't know, thousands, hundreds, whatever. Hoot 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 hoot, hello, ow. You are singing the song of your people in the chat, I see. Thank you for that. Oh my god. Are you spamming out? Don't make me ban you. Hoot redeemed. Oh, there's no point system on YouTube. You can't redeem points for me to hoot. I'm not gonna read those. You've covered the whole chat in hoots. Oh my god. And you're making my eye twitch, Al. Look at that. You're making me so angry. My eye's twitching. Oh my god, it's going crazy. Ah, come on, hold on. Maybe if I get monetized, a goal will be to get an iPhone so that I can have better face tracking. Commend the story. Oh, no shitty Japanese either. God damn it. Okay, person to person, conflict, question mark. So, hoot spam hidden from top chat. Ah, top chat knows. All hail top chat. But it's on record. It's in the video. Okay, so hooting is higher than mere top chat. You can't stop an owl from hooting. That's his right as an owl. Okay, so Empire 2, in order to create more conflict, obviously expansive. I like the idea of a similar Age of Heroes thing, where this place started as a single like city, like a city-state or something like that, and just expanded through like great leaders. Great as in they had a big effect on history, not necessarily great people. Expand. Oh Jesus. Expanded. I cannot spell. I said I was in a good mindset, but I'm obviously not. My brain is obviously still fried, even though my work today was decent. Expanded through great leaders into a giant mass of land. And I did draw this here with the idea that there was just like an attempt of colonizing this no man's land area, and just like a sliver of land, but it was pretty vague in my head. Maybe this second empire is really trying to expand into here as like a, it's like a last ditch effort or something like that. Expand into no man's land. But then I need to figure out like why they would do that if it is as bad as it is in my head. I don't really know why it's no man's land, it just is. I just like the idea of having some place that we can't go to. Power! Yeah, unlimited power! Maybe there's something in no man's land. That is like they want, and I it was pretty dumb, but I was like, well, why can't they just like sail around this way and come out here? I was like, oh, okay, I'll put mountains. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, expanded through great leaders. They take over nations and they integrate the people within them. In this place will have an emperor, but it's not necessarily linear family kind of thing. You might have to prove yourself worthy to be emperor. So perhaps in some ways that this nation has a slightly better system than Nation 1, even though Nation 1 is built on an obviously way better idea. I don't know, that's just an idea. All these are ideas. A lot of them are probably garbage, but that's the point. That's the point of starting out. You just gotta write, and yeah, that's my tip to you. Just write. If I do have any tips to share, that is it. And being garbage doesn't matter. In most cases, you will be the only one seeing it, except for me, where I'm streaming this nonsense to the world. And it'll be on my YouTube for, in theory, until like the internet dies or YouTube dies. Ah, sorry for the coughing. Yeah. Drink some water. Hydration check. Always important. Unlimited power. Yeah, question mark power. Democracy. Yeah, perhaps something vaguely democratic. At least. Another idea possibly for expanding into no man's land is that this Nation 2, maybe... Why always unlimited power and not limited? Well, limited powers are pretty boring. Like, who wants limited power? Who wants just like a minor seat in the Senate when you can be crowned emperor in the First Galactic Empire? You know things are bad when we're getting into prequel memes. Yeah, I was thinking maybe Nation 2 either attacked this smaller nation here, this, you know, Nation 4, whatever you want to call it, or even went against Nation 1 and was beaten, perhaps? And so they still want to expand because of, I don't know, maybe population problems, maybe food supply problems, something like that. So maybe then they go to no man's land. I don't know, that's just an idea. But it could also be through, now they've been beaten, they want whatever mystical power is in no man's land. But yeah, heavily, I'm thinking heavily militarized. Oh god, raised. Kind of nation. But yeah, so how would Nation 1 beat Nation 2? They are heavily militarized. Maybe Nation 1 has better magics, or magic as you can call it. I like to call it magics. That made it kind of overtake the military strength, the pure military strength of Nation 2. Perhaps. And then Nation 3. I'm getting, I'm thinking kind of Roman inspired for this nation, kind of Roman Empire thing, or like, yeah, that kind of idea, at least the idea of the Roman Empire is built up by pop culture. Templar, ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah. I'll just write that down. Templar, yeah. Real take over land, kill the people, kill the savages. And deal. And maybe this one's a bit newer than the other two nations. They weren't necessarily around they weren't around in the current form, I mean, during the Age of Heroes. Or whatever I want to call it, something better than that maybe, I don't know. But yeah, they're kind of founded on like these are like empires for life, emperors for life kind of deal. Like someone took over a bunch of city-states or something, and yeah, we went from there. Cult of personality kind of thing. Okay, and yeah, these guys want to obviously expand downwards, maybe take over this island, say Nation 5, take over these islands, stuff like that. And perhaps their military might makes it a no-go option for Nation 2 to just go over here and try and take from them. That'd be bad. Lots of exclamation marks. There we go. Put these minor nations, just in case I think of anything for them. Cool. So we have a big broad strokes history of this world. Big broad strokes. What about eat as much as you want and not get fat? Can we have that? Sure, I can eat as much as you want, can't get fat. Where can we slot that in? Maybe in the magics. Templar, Samurais, and Vikings. That's a good starting point. That's definitely my fantasy world. Okay, yep, that makes sense. That makes sense. I understand you now. Thanks for coming, by the way, Lily Spoon. Great to have you here. Okay, so let's take a look. We got our three major empires or nations. Three nations of the Templars, Samurais, and Vikings. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Perhaps inspired. Followed by Vikings, perhaps. And sounds like For Honor. Oh no. I guess it kind of does. Oh, samurais. Yeah, just a brief idea of what we got going here. So, I think let's try and think of the we got an idea of the current political landscape. So let's get that down. Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, so yeah, so the narrative we're working on for people who have tuned in later is a worldwide battle royale. 100 people fight to the death until one remains. And the main characters are one person from each of the 3 major nations. While we're currently doing world building, we can think about why is there a worldwide battle royale in the first place, and stuff like, is it public? Does the average citizen know? Do the leaders know? Because I'm getting, just from what I've done with the world building so far, I was being pretty honest when I said I pretty much only had the map and like a vague idea of the plot when I started. So every time I start throwing stuff out, know that that is just me doing exactly that, throwing stuff out and seeing what sticks. Sounds like a setting could be a setting for a TTRPG. Absolutely. I've never written any kind of or like done any kind of dungeon mastering or anything like that, where creating a world through it. But yeah, absolutely. This is all very, very basic. We don't know what form this could take, whatever. Oh, did you hear my knuckles crack there? That was pretty good. Yeah, I'm getting conspiracy vibes from a lot of this. Like Full Metal Alchemist kind of shadow leaders and stuff like that. But we'll put a pin in this because we're still working on the world building, so getting into those kind of plot details can wait. So current political landscape. What are we thinking? So like I said, after being beaten by Nation 1, Nation 2, I'll share this document as well, if anyone who wants to look at it after we're done with the stream. I'll share it on my Twitter probably, and it'll be in like the description of the video and stuff. The being beaten by Nation 1, Nation 2 has had its pride broken. Tries to take it back by going into no man's land. Additionally, like we said previously, like I postulated previously, Nation 1 could have beaten Nation 2 with magic. That could be, like we said, the unlimited power in no man's land. Nation 2 wants magics to fight against Nation 1. I like how it's grammatically corrected magics. I just like writing it like that. After being beaten by Nation 1. Nation 1, meanwhile, is very confident, thinks its victories and history of freedom allow it to do what it wants. So maybe it's not being as peaceful and as equality loving as it claims to be, or as its history portrays. I might need to take a quick research break. I'll be right back, guys. Feel free to throw out ideas in chat if you have any. So see you later. Oh, okay, see you, No Scope. Have fun with dinner. I know you're hungry. Hello everyone. I just realized it's getting quite dark here outside, which probably did not help my webcam, because I had like, sorry Al. Because I had like no lights on inside, and that probably did not help my tracking. It was getting pretty tanky by the end there. That eye is still twitching. Yeah, sorry Al, really sorry. I was hoping if I'm not too loud, am I? I'm not like blasting in people's ears. No, no? Okay, cool, cool. No problem then. And it's just owl anyway. If it's just owl being jump scared, that's fine. So nation 3 is hungry to keep expanding, may be a threat to both 1 and 2. Popped out of the out of the corner of my eye. Oh, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Sorry about that, for real. What else we got? What else we got here? So why does Nation 1 have this magics? That's a good question. Magics including eat as much as you want and not get fat. Well, Nation 1 is a free nation and a diverse nation based around that. So perhaps in years past, Nation 1 was the only large area to not on the whole persecute people with magical powers. That is in line with how they were founded and their history and stuff. And so, with these magical people not being persecuted, they are free to do what they want, including help with military matters. Help with the running of the country, help with industrial stuff, which is making Nation 1 really power ahead technology-wise. Which just helps with its, I suppose you could say, ego tripping. Very confident. Ego. There are so many question marks in this document just to display that I'm thinking about things. I probably wouldn't put quite as many if I was just writing for myself, but I'm trying to be conscious of just showing my process, I suppose. Which, to be clear, isn't the only process or the best process. This is just how I found chucking ideas out works, just making these long lists. And I keep scrolling up and down, probably giving people motion sickness at times. Some water. I've probably talked more in this stream than I have all my longer streams, just because that's the content rather than a game or something like that. So, we got an idea of the political landscape. Now, while these political happenings are going on, we of course have this massive battle royale. Could this battle royale be a proxy war? For the nations to help decide, or at least not, if not the nations themselves, then chess masters running them or something like that. Could it perhaps be a larger game that perhaps spans back many years, including to the Age of Heroes that we talked about? But you do gotta make it a bit more interesting, I think, because obviously now we have, in theory at least, until we come up with better ideas, we have magic in the world. So obviously some of the participants in this massive battle royale will be magical. But could they all perhaps be magical? To yeah, just make it more exciting from a storytelling perspective. Oh, pardon me. It's that muffin I ate before the stream. It's coming up, I think. not fully, but just in burps. Pardon me for that. More exciting. It could perhaps be both of these things as well. I should oh yeah. This should be under Y. Ooh. That's I'll leave that for now, as we let that marinate a bit. Always good to leave things if there are too many ideas in your head. It's always good to leave things and expand on the other parts. Okay, let's do No Man's Land. That's an obvious gap. So let's Let's get more directly fantastical. No Man's Land is fairly barren, but fair is good soil. Just to make it somewhat more believable that Nation 2 would expand into No Man's Land after being defeated by Nation 1. And as I said, let's get fantastical. Monsters. Big monsters. Small monsters. And by big monsters, I obviously mean kaiju. Yeah. Yeah, we're bringing in kaiju. Let's do it. Maybe the the No Man's Land, Darklands, No Man's Land, whatever we want to call it. Is the leftovers of some real ancient era where these kind of monsters were way more commonplace, way more leftovers of prehistoric monster. Basically I'm just saying like a dinosaur island. I realize, but that's an idea. Yo, real cool imagery in my head. Real cool imagery. Like, obviously not this entire mountain range or anything, but like part of this mountain range, the like scariest part in the No Man's Land is like the leftover, like, how to explain this in a way that doesn't make me sound completely nuts. Leftover, like the corpse of two giants battling, like a giant dragon or something versus, I don't know, giant humanoid, I don't know. Something like that. And it's like the testament to the ancient times, something like that. The leftovers of the ancient times. Yeah, so we got these ancient times. We got the Age of Heroes. Maybe Age of Heroes help play a part in transferring from these ancient times. Maybe they're a bit later. And then we got the modern era, where these massive empires are controlling land. Interesting. And hidden in the depths of this no man's land fares an ancient secret power. That's power. Unlimited power. There we go, connecting it back to unlimited power. Always good. Okay. Yeah, but I'll put a call out if anyone has any ideas. Not gonna lie, I'm drawing a blank on where to go next, but I'll probably think of something new, as I've already rambled for over an hour on this stuff. Unlimited power. Or even anything anyone wants me to focus on. If not, that's fine. Don't feel like forced to chat or anything. I'm sure I'll think of the next thing to go to. This stream probably won't go too much longer. Maybe 10 to 20 minutes more. And then I will take all these ideas away, work on them a bit, and come back in like, I don't know, a month, a few weeks, whatever. Maybe even a week. Probably not, but yeah. I'm a busy person right now, unfortunately. Yeah, come back with a more refined version of this that is not just mad ramblings. Okay, so next up could be maybe some narrative working. What if... Oh man, this is getting into some complex stuff which I might not want to get into this early, but... Okay, larger game, many years back. What if the Age of Heroes itself is a... function, or like a... not a function, a what's the word I'm looking for? A God damn, I feel like an idiot. Can't think of words. No, I'm completely blank. My mind is a blank slate right now. I feel like such an idiot. Oh my god. Okay. Age of Heroes is like a consequence. That is the word I am looking for. Is a consequence of a ancient, or not an ancient, a historic battle royale. Like if the people chosen for this battle royale are the ones that get like magical powers, then they are the people that could, in theory, become legends, lead their people, you know, have history written by the victors, aka themselves. Historical importance. So if there is some kind of conspiracy involved in these battle royales, they could be used to shape nations, history, and the kind of ideals of countries and people. So there could be a conflict in that nation one, a great free land which has done legitimately a lot of good, but was perhaps founded on more complicated origins than just freeing people from slavery or something like that. Just an idea. And then that sets stakes for the current battle royale. As big stakes, we know that nations can change from this. You know, the leaders can make themselves known. If Nation 2 is democratic, or at least allows a process of choosing a different emperor, of being worthy, someone with magical powers who may be part of this battle royale may have an advantage for proving themselves worthy to be the next emperor, just as an example. Yeah, I think they could work as like a launching point. But I do like the idea also of if we have main characters, or I do like the idea of it being more, not necessarily a straight narrative, being a tabletop RPG or something like that. But if we were to have main characters, they would be from various backgrounds and stuff, various positions, so we know how it affects the more average people, the more the higher up echelons, stuff like that. You can probably tell I'm kind of losing my voice because I've talked as much as I have, so I think that might be a good time to start wrapping up this stream. I had a lot of fun doing this. I haven't sat down and really hashed out like world building like this in ages. I've been working a full-time job recently, and I've had a lot of other stuff on my plate even before that. So to really sit down, it's really awesome, and it shows the kind of goals that I had as a VTuber to begin with, is to expand myself, to do the stuff that I love. We'll go back to, hold on, I'll zoom out a bit, and I will put the link to this Google Doc in the description and on my Twitter, and everyone's free to take a look at it. I might save a copy for myself and then allow editing on this one, which I know can turn bad, but I don't think many people are going to be looking at it, if anyone at all. Just if anyone wants to add stuff to it, that might be fun. Yeah, so, and I'll come back with something really, really cool, something more refined, maybe a better map than this. Maybe even with some names for the nations and stuff like that, after doing research and cultures and stuff. Yeah, we'll go back to chatting. Thank you everyone for coming. I hope this was interesting for you guys. Like I said, I had a lot of fun, and I feel like when a streamer has fun, it can really... Oh my god, my eyes are going nuts. I really got to fix this at one point, because this is quite annoying to me. Maybe it's just my eyes are too small. I'm too, like... VTube Studio is not used to someone with eyes this tiny. I don't know. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed yourself, because I certainly enjoyed myself, and I hope that enjoyment went over to you. If you have anything to do with this creativity workshop, thank you for the stream. Thank you for coming, Kai. It was great to have you here. Always great to have you in my streams. You show up a lot, and I love it. Thank you so much. Yeah, if anything involving this, or even your own world building, if you're inspired by this stream in any way, feel free to shoot me up on Twitter. I love looking at stuff like that, even if it's not involved in the stuff that I was discussing here at all. But any ideas, anything you want to share, feel free to do that. I will retweet it for sure. And I hope in the future, as I hopefully grow as a content creator, I can really foster a sense of creativity among people. Because I love it. I really do. I think that's about it. Once again, thank you for coming, everyone. I will quickly show you my schedule for this week. No streams for the rest of the week till Friday, when I'll be back on Twitch playing Celeste, a apparently really hard platformer. I should say, oh my god. Yeah, my voice is going. I gotta prepare for long talking streams like this, because my voice cannot be buckling after this short a time frame. I did talk a lot at work today as well, to be fair. So I'll be playing Celeste on Friday. On Saturday, I'll be doing another YouTube stream, back to YouTube hopefully, drawing and chatting. Just doing some casual VTuber drawings and chatting with chat. So please tune in for that. That is a much better time for America than I usually stream, by the way. So tell all your American friends. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And then Saturday, I'll be back on Twitch with some more Black Mesa. I don't think I'm close enough to say I'll finish that stream, but I'll calculate it. I'll figure out how much I've done, how long to beat is, and stuff like that. And yeah, that's it. I am on the lookout. I will post this on Twitter and see if I get any responses, because it's Pride Month. Any games made by indie developers who are like LGBTQ I plus themselves, or it's a game focused on such topics, I would love to play on stream. That would be really cool, I reckon, to do that during this month. So anyone who has any ideas for that, feel free to suggest on Twitter or in chat, anywhere. But I'll put a call out for that on Twitter as well. So that's it for tonight. Thank you everyone for coming. I will hopefully see you on Friday for Celeste. That's going to be interesting. I'm probably going to get frustrated. Probably going to lose a lot, but that's okay. I'm used to it. Okay, see you again then, everyone. Bye-bye.